otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me empango, no voy a manchar la Hawaii. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Acho, bro.
Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. This is Bryson Stott.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
No balls, one strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Campusano gathers, throws to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Here's Trey Turner. That's outside. 1-0.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes Bryce Harper. In the air, center field. Merrill makes the grab. 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. There goes the runner. Foul ball.
That's a ball.
Colin picks over.
Hey, he beat it out.
Turner off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go again. Pitch in the dirt.
1-2.
Two outs. Runner on the move again. Pitch inside. You know, throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. This to third. Boom. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Jackson Merrill. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next offering is down low. 2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The Padres score first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Manny Machado up to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that's in the dirt. 1-2 the count. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Jake Cronenworth stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Kepler towards the line. And that's the inning. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Kolek back to work. That one outside. Ball 1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1-1.
He caught it behind his back. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now batting Max Kepler. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Ball 1
That's
there.
inside. Ball.
Inside.
That's in. Ball.
2-1. Foul ball there. And that one is inside. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Bogarts makes a nice running catch. And now it is JT Realmuto. Headed towards the corner. Sheets on the move towards the line. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Campusano. Check swing and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's outside.
Ball. 1-1.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
2-2.
missed. On the ground, right side, stop. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
The left fielder, Gavin Sheets.
And ball
That's
1.
A ball. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Just missed.
3-0.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even.
Runner on the go. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Move to first. Sheets back in on a dive. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Sheets leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning, and now the right fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon
Marsh, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
The key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
0-2.
Got him swinging. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. And that one,
that's down.
Cutting but missing down low. One down, Phillies down a run. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And misses inside. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece and stays alive. The other way, and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Now a chance for Bryson Stott. In the dirt, tag, and he got him. Great throw.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
Line drive, makes the play, and that's out number 3. Set for the bottom of the third, Luis Arraez stands in.
The first baseman, Luis Arraez.
And there's a ball. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Stott over to first in time. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hit.
Runner takes off. Marsh running hard. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here comes Manny Machado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's too high.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. That ends the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. Trey Turner now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ripped to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here comes Bryce Harper. Fly to center his first time. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. Fly ball to right. Tatis makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And he grounds one to the right side. The tag, and he's out. Now the catcher up to hit, Luis Campusano. That one out to right. And it drops in.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live.
Runner takes off.
Inside.
Pitch in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2 is the count.
That one
Ball.
missed. On the ground to first. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And here comes Alec Boehm. Kolek back to work. That's to third. Machado sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Next for Philadelphia,
Max Kepler at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it hits the fence. The throw into second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Real Muto in the box now. Takes strike 1. And now it's even up. And he chases a high fastball there.
1-2 is the count.
Got him! He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Rojas, the next to hit.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
Base hit into right center. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Bryson. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Now, Adrian.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. And that one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Out there to center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the inning. Now here's Sander Bogaerts now.
Sander Bogaerts.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Gtorrious takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there. And on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Back to first, and he's safe.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
In the air, right field. And that is foul. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2-2.
2-2.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Got him swinging. And he picks him off. Wow. So the lineup flips over. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And he went around according to Clyde Washington. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Turner now.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. That's inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missing inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
That one misses.
Ball four.
So
Runner,
lead off walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So Harper stands in. 0 for 2 in this one. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around second is Turner. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and then tie it.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Schwarber swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to
went back to the sinker, and it was successful. And now it's Alec Bohm. That's grounded out a couple of times. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there are 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kepler goes after that one for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that is out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. Back here in San Diego. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Ross.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Ross measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Missed with a changeup. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a base hit and a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Count is full.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Merrill leads off second with nobody out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Here's Machado, 1 for 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
That's to third. Boom. Throws to first in time. Machado out of the play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
9.
Jake Cronenworth now at the plate.
Cronenworth.
In the dirt, but kept close. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Runner edges away at second. That's off the mark. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. That's in there. And now 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the... So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Sean Reynolds.
Number 25, Sean
Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2's the count.
In the air, out towards left center. Merrill makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. He is struck out,
right
and he is walked.
Brandon Marsh.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Merrill moving under it. Nabs it. And a couple of quick outs. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. He's 2 for 2. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Swang and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ranging back. And that one's gone. An absolute smash to left. And they jump out front. It's 2-1. And here is Sosa to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball center field. Merrill. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Number 63, Jose Ruiz.
Just
Ball
missed.
inside.
And a slider misses down and away. Outside low. And that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Going to be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. see how this at-bat turns out.
Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. He's 0 for 1. Ruiz checks on first. Now they've got him in a rundown. And he can't get back as he's tagged out easily. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's in.
That's
Ball.
off the inside corner. And 1-1. Inside, ball. Just missed. That one off the mark. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Throws across the diamond. That's it out. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ball 1 to Bogaerts. Out to short. Whips it across, and that is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Trey Turner at the plate.
Trey Turner.
Reynolds back to work. Bunting for a hit. The rise. Oh, a great flip. And he beats him to first. He's safe. Here's Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Now move to first. And he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
There goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Oh, and they got him. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Diaz on to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And the first offering is not close. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And they'll do it again.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Right side. Marsh moves under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down. Up now the Padre lead off, man. Luis Arias 0 for 3 in this one.
Tanner Banks.
High fly ball, right field. Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. Jackson Merrill digs in now.
Jackson Merrill.
And that drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Reynolds, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. On the ground to the left. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That missed. That's the ball.
Just missed. And it's fouled away. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Long run. Nice grab. 2 up, 2 down. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And a swing and a miss. Back here at Petco Park. Last chance for the home team. And the batter will be for Fernando Tatis Jr.
Jordan Romano.
In the air to left down the line. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Machado, the next to hit, takes outside. And that's outside. And the count now 2-0. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Machado is out. Last chance for the Padres. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Sosa. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some